Okay, hi. I'm that beautiful girl that you see on the left this time. I clearly by my laughing, I already don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing Ri'Kayla's makeup for this wonderful, wonderful video. I started off with some really light concealer that I wasn't sure I was gonna work, but I blended it out, and obviously I still don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay because it turned out cute. Yeah, I think. Good thing I'm professional, period. Alright, so at this point is when I finally picked a color. I picked a really nice blue. I'm using the James Charles palette, and I used a lighter blue, and I was really struggling to back it in and make it look nice, but it did eventually. But I did pack it all over her lid, and then I used a nice little blending brush to really blend it out. And what's it called? It's like you fluff it out, something like that. But I made it look very nice and blended and professional. And I think this is where I peaked. Alrighty, so here is where I started blending it out and then realizing that blending is a lot harder than it looks. And I truly, for the 18th time, do not know what I'm doing at all. But I persevered, and perseverance is a very good trait for everybody to have. And I really flexed it here. So as you can see by her laughing, I was mentally, physically, emotionally struggling through this. But I did it. I even added a little shimmer that was the same color as the blue, but it was like a little blue shimmer, which I added to the middle of the lid and closer to the half that's closer to the inner eye corner. So from the inner eye corner, from about the middle of the lid, is where I added the blue shimmer. And I also blended that out too. Touching it?
No, it was something in my eye.
After finishing and perfecting this eye, I went ahead and did the other one and made sure they were nice and clean before I moved on to the next part. Oh hey, sorry to bother you. I also added a gold from the inner eye corner to about a third of the way in. It was just like a gold shimmer. Forgot to say that because I forgot I did it. This was all kind of like a spur of the moment type of tutorial. So I definitely completely forgot I made that creative, on purpose decision. A little nervous, mate. was at this point that both Shayla and Ri'Kayla knew they messed up. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okay. So, right here, I'm putting on some foundation with what I assume to be a foundation brush. This is 365, and this is Maybelline Fit Me. I don't know if there's like categories of Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm pretty sure there are. All I know is the shade is 365. And I think it's new. So I guess go to your local store and get some if you are that color. But here I'm just blending it out, acting as if everything is fine. And everything was not fine. Right here is the moment where I really did not know where to go. All right. As you can see, I'm putting on concealer here. I don't know anything about the concealer. I think it's called Pro Conceal. But I put on too much. And you'll see once it's blended out that I put on way too much. Don't do this. Don't ever do this. Ever. I need to study all of the videos because clearly I still don't know what I'm doing.
For my foundation, what brush did you use?
I don't know. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna have to grab that and then just blend the edges, like the outside where they meet.
Alright, so after she helped me and I realized that I am just about as blind as a bat because I could not see where the colors changed between the concealer and the foundation, which is why she had to help me with the brushes because I completely forgot how to use a simple sponge. A simple sponge. But it's okay. It's okay because we stay optimistic around here and I get better. I promise. And this right here, this this is exactly where it starts to get worse. As you can see, she's starting to look like Violet Beauregard because I had the bright idea to make her blush look like mine. Now, when I do my blush, one, the color is not nearly as pigmented, and it's a lot lighter because obviously I'm a lot lighter. And if I use a dark blush, I'm gonna look like my cheeks are bleeding. So I was like, oh, this will be cute. I do it like over the nose and then into my cheekbones. It's really nice. It's cute. It didn't work. It didn't work how I thought it was gonna work. And I think at this point I realized that I really, for the 80th time, don't know what I'm doing. But I tried and I put forth the effort, and I was trying to be creative. And that's the important part. Yeah? Hopefully. So here I realized that I completely forgot powder, and as you can see, I'm using a huge, like the biggest fan brush, and that's also incorrect. I shouldn't be using that brush, and I knew it, but I used it anyway. I also don't know the brand of this. I just know it's airspun, and it's in an orange. It's got an orange lid, but I did that, and it was messy, very. Okay. Here I'm trying to desperately blend the powder out just to realize that there was still pink from the blush on the brush. But it's okay. And here I'm adding a highlight because we love to see it. And I started using my phone flashlight because I realized it's part of the reason it didn't go very well because I couldn't see. And then I do her nose. We love a highlighted sister, am I right? Okay, so here I am applying her nude color, which is like a darker, like, it's got like reddish undertones. I think it's kind of warm. It's very cute though. And then I add a pink. Ooh, her highlight is popping! Anyway, I add a nice like rosy pink in the middle, which is nice, and it kind of rounds it out. As I try desperately to fix the mistakes of old, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss an update. I really enjoyed doing this, and I love my sister, which is why I did this. And even though it looks like I'm completely untalented, I promise you I am not. Continue to watch her videos, continue to support her because she really deserves it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
I did it.